Yes.
Well, we can attach ACH.
Very well. So, new matter. Miss Angole, can you hear me?
We will find the response.
Have you been served? You had a certificate of service. You came and a certificate of, and since you have interim orders.
No, they're not interim orders.
That's the reason why I did not certify it as urgent and I did not give the interim orders. I recall the matter.
Yes, you did.
Because I thought if he had been away.
Pay salary, but it's not statutory duties. It's a statutory office. The clerk is a statutory office holder.
I know that. Now, I'm trying to convince you we compromise.
They have realized the 6 months about to expire. They have not started at other issues whereby they have started other activations where now they want to institute other procedures where they can keep him away for removing.
To convince you, we compromise the application to be had together with the petitioners because, as you know, the court is going on recess after this month. That parties filed submissions in both the application and the petition, and then we can we can give a judge.
In view of what the court has said, I understand the sentiment of the court. Maybe within 7 days I'll come back for mission and we will file a further affidavit. Because even what they have not even...
A hearing date for the application.
18th of July.
18th of July, I'll hear the matter orally.
The application.
You will hear the matter on 18th, online, okay?
Let me look at my diary so that you don't clash with other matters.
Yes, and I don't have a lot of dates. If you don't take that, we may have to, let's do the hearing on 17th of July of the application. Parties will submit. They are free to file their authorities in advance. We will hear the matter of the day.
Yes, my lady, because I'm leaving your court and I'm honored to appear before you.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, for the respondents, but I will be with my other friend, Mr. Wakesa. So, Thomas will get in for the respondents.
If you may just remind me, we only have one application, which is coming up today.
Yes,
Application dated?
it's dated the 23rd of January this year, your ladyship.
How do parties intend to proceed?
Okay.
Okay, very well. I will leave the court open and ignore the areas. Yes.
Your ladyship, I'm seeing that. Yes.
Is this a matter where they go out or they sit in?
Your ladyship, they will have to go out.
So that they don't hear.
In fact, he has not filed anything in respect of this application.
It's okay. Let me.
In fact, he has not filed anything in respect of this application.
It's okay. Let me think about it.
You made the orders, your ladyship, the last time.
These are the board members. He's retired.
Yes, he's a retired officer.
Thank you.
We were not able to get in touch until yesterday. We had sent to his non-email.
Come forward. Can the cameraman give way to the witness? Who will testify today?
We also have the board members, all of them are present.
Board members?
We only come to see you. That's
It's not him to decide when to call.
No, the court directed that your ladyship.
It's okay,
We
please.
agreed that we are calling all the board members.
Have the CEO and the chair. So the CEO and the chair, please step out.
it also has a bearing on today's proceeding. Allow me just
The
10
today's
seconds.
proceedings will proceed like this.
Your Ladyship,
Please,
allow me
listen.
only 10 seconds.
You see, and I would appreciate if I'm respected in this court. Otherwise, also I can also deny you audience. If I speak, you listen. Okay? This is an application by Mr. Mael. So you should cross-examine. So, sorry. He starts. Because they are his witnesses.
And it's simply the fact that Mr. Makoa is one of the witnesses who will be taken to say what I want to say, Your Ladyship. That day I made an application under Rule 9 of the advocates.
You sought to disqualify him as an advocate.
Yes, because what we were saying is that he cannot be present.
Mr. Makoa, so
Yes, I'm not convicted. I'll proceed. If they want to cross-examine me, I'll be ready. And brought the witnesses they want.
I think allow him to proceed. He's on record. So I do not want to. The issue here is the report has been challenged. I read the affidavit of Mr. Makoa. Mr. Makoa just states what is going to be said by these witnesses. I don't see any prejudice.
Which is,
But he only said they called this, they relied on this affidavit.
Your Ladyship,
And
he
all that.
also find an actually named him as one of the persons to be cross-examined. So, Your Ladyship,
Just a moment, let me see my law's affidavit.
yes, prayer number 4.
Prayer number 4.
Yes, Your Ladyship.
On 27th October 2023 by Amos Makoa. Who is Amos Makoa?
I'm the one.
John,
I'm the only one.
yes, Your Ladyship.
Mr. Makoa, you are a potential
Yes, the
person under
application.
this application. How do you want to?
There's no consent.
Your Ladyship, just allow me to finish so that we don't. Yes,
Read
we
the
don't
law.
interrupt you.
Read the law.
Yes. So no advocate may appear as such before any court or tribunal in any matter in which he has reason to believe, whether verbally or by declaration or affidavit. And if, while appearing in any matter, it becomes apparent that he will be required as a witness to give evidence, whether verbally or by declaration or affidavit, he shall, they use shall, Your Ladyship, he shall not continue to appear.
This is
Rule
Order
8
eight.
of the, yes.
order what?
No, so let me just get the full citation, which is Rule 8 of the Advocate Practice Rules, 2012, Your Ladyship.
My lady, that is a rule. It's not even an act of parliament. The Advocates Act is so clear, and more specifically Article 50 of the Constitution, which says a party has a right.
You say that it's
I'm starting with the Constitution, Article 50. Article 50 of the Constitution is clear that a party has a right to choose an advocate of his own choice. And this being a constitutional right, nobody else can interfere with it. And the advocate on record, the party has the confidence in it to proceed. And I've said and previously said,
Please address yourself to Rule 8 of Advocate Practice Rules. Respond to that.
when you look at that practice rules, it's a dedicated legislation. It cannot override the provisions of the Constitution. It cannot override.
What does the Advocates Act say?
The Advocates Act gives, as long as I'm
Section what?
Maybe
On the issue of advocates wearing affidavits and all that?
when you look at the, maybe if you come to the
The 9A.
gives the powers to a party, an advocate who can represent the party. That is the 9A section, or the 9A. Or the 9A. Then
Just a
I
moment. Order 9. There's nothing like order 9.
Order 9. So
Rule what? Are you referring to Rule 1?
that gives the powers of the parties
To appoint an
to
advocate.
appoint the advocates.
That is Rule 1.
Rule 1. It says if the party or if the advocate has a reason to believe there's a conflict. If I have a reason to believe that, and as I was saying earlier, I am the acting counter, and I've sworn that affidavit as the party. So I still.
Do you have any
Just very briefly, my leadership. First of all, when I read the provision, I did not state, and I don't want to be interrupted by Mr. Makoha. I did not interrupt even for a I don't want to be interrupted by Mr. Makoha. I did not interrupt even for a moment.
But I never referred to any paragraph in the affidavit. This is the example. How will I respond to it when he goes on our informing things that he never mentioned?
Yeah, this is my ruling, the essence of Article 159 of the Constitution. This, and of course, the weight of the advocate's practice rules would require you not to be the advocate. Standing down as advocate to be cross-examined for his replying affidavit dated 12 March 2024. There is an assistant counsel, Mr. Ogesa, who will hold brief when he is cross-examined.
The main thing that application made it was my evidence on 27th October 2020.
Not 12th of March.
It was 27th of October.
And affidavits are being so many stuff. It is affidavit dated
27th October 2023, my lady.
27th October.
2023.
Thank you.
Thank you, my lady. I swear by the order.
That's for you. Do you have any question for him? Uko na swali kwake?
Kwake itapatikana moja niko na
Uliza.
Maybe I can introduce myself. 83 stroke 98.
36.
83 stroke 98. My practicing certificate for of the county council of Bungoma. I also confirm before this court in the question before the court. And I stand by that particular affidavit in its entirety.
You will ask that question, then Mr. Ogech will ask questions. Mr. Magasa, do you have any questions or clarifications you wish Mr. Makoha to do on his affidavit?
No, we are relying on that.
You, okay? So then,
Kwa majina naitwa Moses Maengo Muyungi, nikiwa shop steward coordinator Kenya County Government Workers Union. Niko hapa na affidavit. Unafikiri mbele ya koti wewe ndio usaini?
The affidavit I have, my lady, is the one for 24 March. I don't know whether he asked first for the question on that or the other affidavit.
What has he given you?
27th October 2023. I don't know whether I deal with both, if you can give direction.
Ndio wana maswali. Koti haina maswali.
Kuna baadhi imeandikwa ya kwamba hakuna kwa force kutoka na Yanakova haikuwa enrolled.
Yes, my lady. After the vote, after the verification was done by this.
Niliuliza kuhusu na baadhi yaliandikwa hakuna kwa wale yoyote ambaye Yanakova haikuwa enrolled na county government ya Bungoma.
Okay, thank you. Let me respond to it. My lady, after the verification was ordered by the court, which was done by the board, the report clearly indicates that out of the 463 persons that had applied or had come before this court seeking for employment, none of them qualified to be employed, for the reason being that they were seeking for an employment as members, as casual workers, working previously with the de facto local authorities within the county, within the county government, within the county of Bungoma. But the report.
Anaendelea na maelezo.
Ameuliza tu swali ushajibu as per the verification.
Maelezo hiyo unadanganya. Wewe kiu swali langu na mimi niendelee na swali lingine
He has already answered that. He has said as per.
Ripoti inasema kuna mwenye anakuwa employed.
Yes.
Na nikiambia mkiwa hapa mbele ya koti niseme hiyo ripoti ya uongo nitakwenda Tanzania.
You will be lying because the report is a true report.
Kwa wale force 63 nikitoa hapa ushahidi watu wawili waliachiriwa wako kwa payroll, nitakuwa na Tanzania.
It could be true, but they were not employed as. Listen, I answer the question. They will be employed not as members of the de facto local authorities, but they were casuals working for the county government of Bungoma. That will allow them to be employed.
Kulingana na listi ya tatizo na hapa kwa kimte na register kutoka huko nyuma iko hapa wenye waliachiliwa, hiyo listi ilitoa mbele ya koti. Mmoja hapo 75.
I don't know whether it's a question or it's a return.
Unaona hata wewe unaeleza tu maelezo.
I'm answering your question.
Wakili, singine ningepatia wakili. Nikiendelea.
I try to be very brief with all the witnesses. Since you already given the ruling, and most of my questions were touching on his appearance. So, Mr. Makoma, you say you are swearing this affidavit as the acting county attorney.
Yes.
So, you confirm that you're the current acting attorney?
Yes, I confirm. My official.
Is there a difference, yes or no?
There's a difference.
There's a difference.
Yes.
And you confirm you are not the legal advisor, but the acting county attorney.
Both. My official duties is legal advisor, county legal advisor. But I have special duties as acting county attorney, the works of the county attorney. So I act in the both offices.
All right.
Yes.
So you can refer to the paragraph 7.
Okay.
Of your 27th October 2023 affidavit.
Yes, I'm there.
The amendments there are simply
Paragraph
7 of the affidavit sold by Amos Makoma on 27th of October last year. 8, sorry, actually we're looking at 8. So Mr. McCall, paragraph. It's reading paragraph 8.
Paragraph 8 or 7?
I didn't say that, so let's just go to 8, so that the question is shorter, yes. So in paragraph 8, Mr. Makoha, you confirm that 463, you rather say that none of the persons on the list of 463 qualified to be employed by the county public service. That was your statement.
Yes, it's my statement.
All right. You're also aware, since you've been in contact of this matter, that there was a judgment back in 2019.
Yes, there was a judgment in 2019, but that...
Yes, that's all I'm asking. I'm just asking, are you aware you said you are? That's my
Just let me respond.
No, counsel, you know the rules of cross-examination.
You can explain with
Please.
Mr. Wekesa.
Tusisumbuane sana.
Yes,
That is why Mr. Wekesa is there.
There was a judgment in 20...
you've answered that.
Yes.
All right. Are you aware that at paragraph 26 of that judgment, the court set out that the respondents have not succeeded to demonstrate that this long list of 463 employees are not in their employ as casuals. Are you aware of that paragraph of the judgment?
I'm aware of the judgment.
You are aware of that paragraph?
Yes, I'm aware of the judgment.
Paragraph?
26 of the judgment.
Yes, I'm aware of the judgment.
You are aware of paragraph 26 of the judgment. All right. Are you also aware that paragraph 34B of the judgment sets out that the court directs the respondent to place all the affected employees,
Paragraph?
34B in the findings. The court directs the respondents to place all the affected employees referred to above on payroll and apply to each one of them the minimum terms and
Yes,
conditions.
I'm aware.
Let me just finish my question.
Okay, you had asked me, I was responding.
Okay. So my question is, are you aware of paragraph?
Yes, I'm aware. I'm aware of the judgment.
Very good.
Yes, I'm aware of the full
Very good.
judgment.
Very good. And I want us to go to the report itself, which you are next. And on the conclusion, the leadership I'm referring to still is affidavit. It says conclusion, page 2 of 3. The conclusion of the respondents from that report, Mr. Makoha, is that following my leadership autography
Is affidavit. You are reading his affidavit.
Yes, there's an extra enclosed, which is saying report on BUNGOMA County. Unfortunately, we did not paginate it, so maybe I can help the report and the attachment. I can give you my statement. Let me just. So let's see the report is starting here. I'm reading this conclusion. Found that none of the grievance can be employed. That is correct.
Yes, that's the band report. That's what the conclusion of the report. Yes, it's correct.
So doesn't this differ from the judgment of 2019?
Yes, I will explain that.
Does it differ, yes or no?
I will explain.
This is not the time
It
to
needs,
explain.
it needs explanation.
You can't explain now.
Then you cannot explain easy to say what's
Mr.
the
Makwa, please, you are an advocate, you know the rules of cross-examination. That is why Mr. Mwekesa is there to clarify. So please just
Yes.
answer the questions. Mr. Mwekesa is sitting there, he's writing notes.
My
You
lady.
need to cooperate with them. You are not a witness, you are not
Yes,
an
I'm a
advocate.
witness. I'm a
And I
witness.
can throw you out as a witness. I will
Yes,
just throw
yes.
you to the cells, you put
Yes,
your
I
use
know.
there.
Yes, I
And you're
Yes,
I'm trying to take at least just 2 minutes. to
Ask
get
the
to-
question again and answer the question.
So my question to you,
Yes.
Mr. Makoma,
Yes.
is that on the first,
Yes.
that the bodies of the view that none of the grievance can be employed. My question to you isn't that in contradiction with the 2019 judgment?
I would say it's not in contradiction.
It is not, that is your testimony.
Yes, I would say it's not in
Thank you.
contradiction.
The second conclusion says that accordingly, the board hearing resolves that none of the persons on the list of 463 qualified to be employed in the county public service. My question once again is the second conclusion contrary to the judgment of 2019?
You know the problem is,
Is it or is it-
you know the problem is you don't want me to explain.
Because you can't explain, you're a seasoned advocate, you just read your...
Please
Okay.
just
You
answer
are
the
the
What
question.
I would say is this,
No, yes or no?
based on the,
No, we
Just
can't-
answer the question the way you know the cross-examination, how it goes. That is when Mr. Wekesa is sitting there, you can give your story later.
based on the,
Yes or no?
Answer the question.
okay, repeat the question.
The question is very simple.
Yes.
And you're feigning ignorance as an officer of the court, unfortunately.
No, please.
My question is,
Still my junior at the end of the day.
Mr. Makwa,
No,
behave yourself.
Yes.
surely your leadership, for
Just answer the question. On the second conclusion, is it contradictory to the judgment of 2019? What was the answer? I need to record
Yes,
it.
that is all I'm asking.
According to the judgment of 2019,
I'm
it may
asking for
not
your
be.
indulgence, kindly.
Let him answer.
He's answering.
No,
He's answering. Can you give him time to answer?
Then, no, because he's going to explain. So let me ask it this way then. You are only to give me a yes or no answer. Insofar as is the second conclusion contradicting the judgment of 2019? That is my question.
The second conclusion is not contradictory. The reason being.
The answer is no. Let's proceed.
Yes, Mr. Makoba,
Yes.
on the day of the qualification exercise, were you present?
Yes, I was present.
Where exactly were you in the precinct?
I was, the exercise was conducted at the chair of the board.
All right. So
Just
you
a
were-
moment. I need to record the
All
answer.
right.
Proceed.
So you confirm that you were with
The chair of the board.
the chair of the board
Yes.
during the exercise?
Yes.
Leadership, I think that would be all from Mr. Makoba. The rest I can.
Mr. Wekesa?
Just one clarification or two. When you were asked by Mr. Melo about 43 people not being eligible, yet there are some people who on that list who were employed. What could be the reason why that happened?
The reasons why that will be happening is that the 463 persons who went to court saying that they were casuals working with the defunct local authorities within the county of Bungoma. And these local authorities were Municipal Council of Bungoma, County Council of Bungoma, Municipal Council of Webuye, Municipal Council of Kiberedi, Sirisia Town Council, and Malakisi Town Council. So those were people who had come to court saying that they were working with those defunct local authorities, which transited in 2012. So in 2012, those were the people. But why they couldn't, they could not qualify because they were not working with that. They had to prove that they were working with the de facto local authorities. But when they could not prove that, they could not be employed. But then they could be employed because they were casuals for the county government of Bungoma. So they qualify as casuals workers for the county government of Bungoma, which came into 2013 to now, but they cannot qualify because they were not working.
Just a moment.
Yeah.
They could not prove they were working with the defunct local government.
Which came into operation from 2013. But they were not casuals for the local authorities or the local government of councils, but they are casual. So they will qualify in another aspect, but not on the first aspect as local, as members of the local, de facto local authorities.
You see?
I think the 2019 judgment and the conclusions of the report were not contradictory.
Yes, the reasons why I say that the judgment of 2019, which was passed in court, is not contradictory with the finding of the board. It's because on 28th of July 2023, this court reviewed that particular judgment. It made a decision, which decision in essence reviewed that judgment and ordered that a verification exercise should be done. And part of that was that all the 463 persons were invited for verification. And also the court said that anyone who is not appearing will be considered that was not a worker. So in essence, there's been a review of that particular judgment of the court, which has been given earlier by the ruling of this court delivered on 28th of July 2023. So that's why I said it's not a contradictory, because that judgment had been reviewed by the ruling of this court.
Any questions from me, unless the court has questions to Mr. Wakao?
The evidence is still there.
Thank you, my lady.
Just have a second, please.
Just for time experience, I think we can have the CEO of the board and just one more for the person who knows what the affidavits in the report. So perhaps you can have Mr. Makata.
The court had already given direction that the chair and the CEO will be first. I don't know whether that's what the direction you've given by the chair and the Makata, but you have no.
You're saying,
For me, we can have either the CEO or the chair. Because
what does Milo think?
my questions will.
What does Milo think?
CEO.
Was CEO in the verification exercise? Was he in the verification
Yes,
exercise?
he was.
Let's have the CEO then.
He's one of the persons who signed off on the report.
So the chairman can also come and say he doesn't want to stay out, but I don't even think there's a place for him to stay.
Yes, I'm a brother.
I swear by the Almighty God,
I swear by the Almighty God,
the evidence that I shall give,
the evidence that I should give,
touching the matter in question,
touching the matter in question,
shall be the truth,
shall be the truth,
nothing but the truth,
nothing but the truth,
so help me God.
so help me God. For court record, introduce your full names.
Oh, my name is Joseph S. Makata, the board secretary. County Public Service Board, Bungoma County.
You were the person who deals with the issues of the board on a day-to-day basis.
Yes, sir.
You are also aware, in this case, the court gave a ruling on 28th of July 2023.
I've heard that answer.
You are aware.
On what day?
28th of July 2023. And among the issues that the court directed was that the 463 people were to appear for the verification. Are you aware?
It's true that that's question.
Are you also aware that the verification exercise took place on 14th of August 2023?
I've heard that answer.
14th August 2023. You are also aware that after the verification exercise, the board also deliberated and came up with a report.
It's true answer.
Is this the report signed on 19th October 2023?
It is the one council.
And one of your conclusions was that none of these people could qualify, or none of the 463 would be qualified to be employed.
It's true answer.
Was there any reasons why they could not qualify?
Yeah, the number of reasons. Answer. One was that a good number of the 463 who appeared before the board were underage in 2012. They were minors, they were below the age of 18. So they could not be employed by the year 2012.
When you say a good number, do you have a number? Or it's just a good number? Because it's a report. Let's follow the report.
Yeah, 57, the owner, 54 other, 54 persons were under age in 2012.
Workers were underage
In 2012, Your
in
Honor.
2012.
Yes.
Okay?
Then the other reason is that of the letters of employment, total of 177 that were purportedly signed by 177 that were purportedly signed by Paul Mumelo, who's an officer of the county government of Bungoma, were disowned by him.
By Paul
Mumelo. They were disowned by him as work of forgery. The last other reason, Your Honor, is that two letters that were purportedly
just a
signed.
moment. Paul Mumelo is holding what position in the county?
Paul Mumelo is an HR officer, Your Honor.
Okay?
Then two letters, Your Honor, that were purportedly signed by Dominic Obunga were also disowned by him as work of forgery.
Just a moment. Signed by Dominic
Obunga
Bunga.
were disowned by him as work of forgery. Three letters that were purportedly signed by Mr. Joseph Oyonga and one signed by Ms. Mildred Induli were also disowned by them, Your Honor, as work of forgery. A document
purported to have been signed by one Afaxat Wekati Walunya, who's deceased, was found to be work of forgery of honor because the signature in the purported letter differs from Mr. Wekati's specimen signature. Again, Your Honor, 104 persons did not have any letters of employment from the defunct local authority.
Just a moment. What number?
104.
104 and no letters.
Yes, Your Honor, from the defunct local authority. Then out of the 104 persons, Your Honor, 2 submitted documents without names of the signatories.
Okay, what is the number again out of?
Out of 104 persons, 2 submitted documents without names of signatories, hence are not authentic and cannot amount to appointment letters.
Just a moment, Mr. Peter. The 104, you are still, this 104 is still related to the one I reported earlier?
Yes, Your Honor.
Out of the 102 submitted documents
without names of the signatories. So it was not authentic to be a letter of appointment, Your Honor. And on the basis of this findings, Your Honor, we conclude as a board that none of the 403 employees or workers were employed by the defunct authority.
Okay, I think that's all for the examination in chief. And I'm going to go my and cross-examine again.
This is Mr. Makata. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Makata, you confirm that you signed off, you're one of the 6 people who signed off on this report.
I'm one of them, Council.
You also confirm that you are the CEO of the County Public Service Board of BUNGOMA.
I confirm that, Council.
Before signing off on this report, Mr. Makata, did you read the contents of the report?
Yes, went through the contents of the report.
You personally?
Yes, I did.
You looked at all the annexures in the report?
Yeah, I looked at them. I may not be able to remember all of them off it now.
I'm just asking whether at that time
Yes.
you managed to look at each and every annexure.
Yes.
So if I was to cross-reference cross-reference an annexure, you'll be able to answer a question on the same. That is correct.
It's true, Council.
So you've spoken about underage members of the petitioner, and you said that from the report, 54 were underage. That is your testimony.
True, Council.
Now, I want to make reference to is an annexure which starts as page 1 of 39, annexure 3. The title, I don't know the leadership, I can help, you can help you with the value so that you mark it. Yes. Number 4. Number 4, this one.
This is annexure 3.
Annexure 3 of that report. Page 139 of that annexure. I want you to go to number 4 on that list. A gentleman by the name of Dennis Montana Maelo.
That is the name, Council.
All right. I want you to go up till the column which says age at first appointment. What is the age there that you've indicated?
Age at first appointment, 4 years.
4 years old. And the column before that, date of first appointment. What is the date?
Date of first appointment,
Yes, same.
18th of December 2012.
2012. So is it your testimony then that, for instance, number 4, Dennis Maelo, was 4 years old in 2012 at the date of his first appointment? Is that your testimony?
Council, there's a possibility that
Is it your testimony, yes or no?
there could be some error in calculations.
No, I'm asking, is it your testimony that he was 4, according to the report, is it your testimony that he was 4 years old in 2012?
Yeah, going by these figures, it cannot be.
No, I'm asking what you presented in court. It is your testimony that he was 4 years old in 2012. From this?
Yeah, from this.
From this, okay. Are you aware then that the same Dennis Maelo was 26 years old in 2012? Are you aware?
I can carry out the computations.
No, I'm just asking. Are you aware that he was 26 in 2012? If you're not, I can.
I'm not aware until I carry out computations.
So, your ladyship, in relation to that, there was the affidavit sworn by Mr. Maelo on 25th of June when we appeared before you, I think on the 26th. And we annexed Mr. Maelo's ID.
Sworn on?
Sworn on 25th of June. We annexed Mr. Dennis Maelo's ID. He's actually even present in court, your ladyship. And it forms part of the record. So, Mr. Makata, you confirm that Mr. Maelo Dennis was not 4 years old, according to the documents that we have filed.
He was 4 years old.
The contents in relation to Dennis Maelo are not true, insofar as his age is concerned.
As per the records given, that information is not correct.
It is not correct. So do you admit then, Mr. Makata, that certain elements of the report are not true?
Yeah, I admit, right? I admit myself.
Just a moment, please.
Yes.
Proceed.
Yes, Mr. Makata, you also made reference to 104 persons who had no letters. That was your testimony, correct?
It's true, Council.
I'll also ask, are you aware of the judgment of 2019? Not in detail, but you know that there's a judgment which was rendered in this matter in 2019.
Yeah, there was a judgment on in May 2020.
Oh, sorry, I mean the judgments of 13th May 2020.
Yes.
Arising of this out of this 2019 months.
Council.
All right. So you made reference to 104 people having no letters, correct?
It's true, Council.
So my question to you is that, are you aware that at paragraph 34A of that judgment, that the court made a finding that the respondents had violated the petitioner's members' labor rights? Are you aware of that finding? Paragraph 34A
Of which ruling?
of the judgment of 2020.
I may not remember the contents of that judgment.
All right. But you confirm that the court set out that the petitioner's members did not enjoy minimum terms. Do you confirm that? Perhaps for ease of reference, Your Ladyship, I'm referring to paragraph 24 of that judgment. You can just have my copy. Paragraph 2 for Your Ladyship. 24.
24.
Yes, I've underlined it. So paragraph 24 ends this way. We have underlined that the petitioners are not on the payroll of permanent and pensionable employees of the respondents and do not enjoy minimum terms and conditions of employment guaranteed to them under those parts of the Employment Act. You confirm that is what paragraph 24 reads?
Yeah, that's what it says.
All right. So it goes back to my question on the 104 letters. So do you confirm that a lot of the petitioner's members, let me say all of the petitioner's members, firstly, did not have itemized pay statements?
May not want to do
Mr.
that.
Nakua, please.
I just wanted to raise an issue, my lady.
It is cross-examination.
It's cross-examination, but
Your
it's
Ladyship,
an
I
issue
know
of
that.
fact that is not being true.
I'm
What?
referring to
It's an issue of fact is bringing out which is not true.
Your
In
Ladyship,
one of your findings, it was admitted by Mr. Muyuni.
Mr. Nakua, when you were given evidence, what did I tell you?
I agree, but I'm interjecting because one, when you made
You
this-
will do corrections and re-exam, please.
Okay.
Let's proceed.
Your Ladyship, I request that he ceases
No,
to interrupt.
proceed. I told you to proceed.
I'm proceeding. So, according to that paragraph, Mr. McCarthy, you confirm that the court made a finding that the petitioner's members did not enjoy minimum terms in accordance with the Employment Act. You confirm that.
Yes, according to this writer.
So you also confirm that the petitioner's members also did not have contracts, pay slips in accordance with that paragraph.
Counsel, I may not be able to, because well, I was not party
All right.
to this
So you can't confirm
document.
that?
I cannot confirm.
All right, thank you. My final question to you, Mr. McCarthy, is on the conclusion by the board. And summarily, the two conclusions are that the 463 cannot be employed. That is correct.
That's correct, Counsel.
So is it a testimony that none of the 463 have been employed?
On the basis of what for the evidence I've given, none of the first three was employed.
Okay. Has your advocate shown you a copy of Mr. Moyundi's application? What is before us today? Just show him. Sure, it is interrupting me.
Mr. Nakua.
I only said they can show you.
Mr. Nakua, please.
He asked me if I was
Let's
sure
not
that-
go there. Allow him to do his job. You will sit there, you will do the exam as per your job. Don't interrupt the counsel.
So, Mr. McCarthy, in this application, Mr. Muyundi attached, maybe you can have a look, attached a couple of appointment letters. leadership and make the exact reference once I get it back. Those letters of appointment belong.
It's possible, Council?
So it is possible.
Yes.
But earlier you set out that none of the 463 could be employed. That was your conclusion.
This is 17th November 2021.
So your answer to my question that there could be a number who comprise the 463 employed by the respondents, and you're saying it is possible.
It's possible.
So my question to you is, does that then contradict your conclusion in the report?
It doesn't because
Just a minute. So your answer is it does not contradict.
it doesn't contradict.
Could you just read the first conclusion of your report?
Following the above observations and findings, the board is of the view that none of the three funds can be employed.
Can you assist me with my application? So, Your Ladyship, I was making reference to the annexure marked M and 5A.
Just a moment.
First of all, it is in the affidavit of Moses Muyudi. Dated the 23rd of January.
23rd of January
Yes.
2024.
Yes. You can have a look at annexure M, 3 M's, triple M, 5A.
And it's 3 where?
Oh, sorry, M. This is my own 5A, 5B, and this is 5C. Those are letters of appointment.
And that will clarify something, Your Honor.
Just let me finish. Letters of appointment belonging to some of the persons on the list of 463, and that MM and 5B is even a TC of one of the persons leadership. Just to confirm that some of the members have been employed and are on the payroll of the respondents, which is contrary to the conclusion drawn by Mr. Makoha. You're interrupting.
My learned friend is giving evidence instead of
I'm reading.
cross-examining. He was supposed to cross-examine my desk. I should not just keep quiet because he is not giving evidence. Unless he wants to be cross-examined, that's the evidence he wants to give. He was to
Some
cross-examine.
offense, you are guided. Ask questions. If you are through with questions,
Yes, also. Are you aware that on the day of the verification exercise, the petitioner's members were passed and chased away? Are you aware?
None of them was arrested.
Are you aware?
I'm not aware of that.
You're not aware of that. So I think Mr. Makata, that should be on advocate to proceed with the exam.
any re-exam,
A few questions, my lady. Was during the verification exercise, was there anybody who was harassed or chased away?
None whatsoever.
You did. And you say it doesn't contradict the position of the board. Why? Can you explain that?
The position of the board was based on the fact that none of the three were employed by the defunct local authority.
Do you mean that people were supposed to be employees of the defunct local authorities?
According to the directions of the court council, was an employee of the defunct local authority.
The defunct local authority. Were these people who were employed, the ones you've been shown letters as, were they employed as members of the defunct local authority, or in which capacity were they
They
employed?
were employed as casuals of the county government of BUNGOMA.
Category.
That is a different, totally different category.
You are referred to Annexure 1, that is page 1 of Annexure 3. Could you clearly name the name of the...
Is Dennis Matanda Maena.
Dennis Matanda Maena. Who was supposed to be supervisor?
The supervisor, Mr. Muyundi.
To
Mr. Muyundi Maena.
So it's the father and son.
Yes.
Now, where is the evidence of that?
It's captured. It's captured. Clearly captured.
Where?
Yes.
Where is it written in
In our ID
the
showing you.
No, please, don't interrupt me. When the court is speaking, the court can speak for itself. I'm the one asking because I really granted. Yeah, don't interrupt me. I'm asking, the witness should only testify on documentation before court. I do not want hearsay at the and that issue never also came up during. And don't drive the court to unnecessary arguments.
I will withdraw that.
Yes.
When you look at page 130, page 1 of that is on next number. It's still number 4. When you look at
And it's 11 now.
yes, 11. No, it's 2. It's the next chapter. It was number 2. Roman 2.
This is Roman.
Roman 2. Yes.
Which one is just there?
Number 4 is the same person, Dennis.
Dennis Matanda Maena.
The reasons why he was not employed.
Copy of letter of appointment is owned by the signatory, Mr. Paul Melo, as work of material. No original copies of the said appointment.
So those are the reasons. Then you've been asked about the judgment, as the judgment as a whole. Was this judgment ever reviewed according to you?
Of 2020.
Or 13 May 2020?
It was reviewed.
It was reviewed.
Yes, sir.
Will you have done verification if you are basing on the original judgment?
Not really. We based on the directions of the court that were issued on 28th of July 2024.
So it was, in essence, the review of the previous judgment.
Exactly.
You can sit down.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Anna.
Who is next?
Initially, I think
Repeat again. I swear by the Almighty God,
I swear by the Almighty God
the evidence that I shall give,
that the evidence I shall give,
touching the matter in question,
touching the matter in question,
shall be the truth,
shall be the truth,
nothing but the truth,
and nothing but the truth.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Tell the court your full names.
My name is Jonathan Mamlan Nyongesa.
What do you do for a living?
I'm chairman of the Public Service Board, BUNGOMA County.
Are you aware that there was a judgment passed by the court in this matter in 13th May 2020?
Yes, I'm
Also aware that that judgment was reviewed on 28th July 2023.
I'm aware.
Also aware that the court ordered for the verification of the 463 persons. By that question,
Your Honor, I'm aware.
are you also aware that on 14th of August 2023, the verification exercise was carried out?
Yes, I'm aware. Your Honor.
What date again, Samson?
14th August 2023. Are you also aware that after the verification exercise, the board deliberated over the issue and did a report on 19th October 2023?
Yes, I'm aware. Your Honor.
Also part of that report, you concluded that 463 persons were not qualified to be employed as per that report.
I'm aware.
You are aware of the conclusion. You are a signatory to it.
Yes.
You signed in which capacity?
I am the chair.
Chairperson.
Chairperson of the County Public Service Board and Board.
You stand with the contents of that report. And now this is a question from you.
Chairman, mimi niko na swali moja. Unajua tarehe ambao walifanyia verification,
Unajua?
tarehe ambapo unasema verification ilifanyika?
Yes, I'm aware of the date. It was 14th of August 2023.
Verification ilikuwa ya public service board ama ilikuwa ya polisi?
Ilikuwa ya Public Service Board.
Unajua polisi walikuwa wakifukuza watu, hata mimi mwenyewe nilifukuzwa.
That was never noticed by me as the chair.
Wakati huo kulingana na hiyo verification, nani ndiye alikuwa mjaji?
The chair of the Public Service Board.
Walimaliza saa ngapi?
Ilikuwa jioni. I don't remember the exact time, but ilikuwa jioni.
Verification ilikuwa inafanywa kwa watu ngapi?
It was the board, and they were being supported by the county funding
Wanafanyia
of
verification
county
kwa
government.
watu ngapi? Unajua wanafanyia verification kwa watu ngapi?
I don't remember the exact number, but we were over 10. Wale walikuwa wanafanyiwa, they were 286.
Listi yetu ama hii listi ya petition inasoma watu ngapi?
List ilikuwa 463.
Hiyo listi unaijua lini? Hiyo siku unaijua
Hiyo list ilikuwa nimeijua hadi hapo.
kwa muda gani?
Karibu zaidi ya mwaka mmoja.
nikisema mbele ya mahakama ya kwamba hiyo siku nilifukuzwa nilikuwa na nadhani nilikuwa na
kujua ni wale ambao walikuwa wanafukuza ama wanakuhara, ndio wanaweza kujibu hiyo swali.
unaweza kuwa 2022 tarehe 29 mwezi wa 7 au wafanyakazi public service board waliopatia kupanguza permanent and pension hata sasa hivi naso hapa unajua
Okay, what date?
tarehe 29 Julai 2022. Kama wewe ni mshamba unajua walio barua
Yes,
walio za nini
but
wako kazini sana hawako.
yes,
Unajua ya kwamba tarehe 18 mwaka huu sisi tukiendelea hapa kwa ukimwi na hii kesi, wewe uliajiri watu wenye unasema ni kasho usaya barua moja iko hapa, unajua
kama vile
unajua tarehe 18 Aprili mwaka huu sisi tukiendelea hapa na kesi ya kasho, wewe kama mwenyekiti wa bodi ya Bungoma uliajiri wafanyakazi wengine ambao wanarepresent hapa, unajua
the April recruitment ilikuwa in a process, completely a different process.
uko na advertisement yenye uliajiri hao watu wenye waliajiriwa tarehe 18 mwezi wa 4 wenye unasema casuals. Hata wengine wangu hapo wapewa mazingira hiyo.
The board was guided by the various
Procedure gani ambazo mnazitumia na sisi tuko mbele ya mahakama na hao tunaweza ambia procedure itumie wapi mahakama.
documents were brought to by the various applicants, and they were verified.
2019
Yeah.
1st of April sisi tulifanya petition hapa.
Yes.
Moja tukasema public service board,
Yes.
ingine tukasema na executive.
Yes.
Umewahi kusoma hiyo petition kulingana na deadline activity, kwa maana nimeona wanaongea wengine hapo kwa document hiyo iko hapa kwa hii my deadline activity inasema nini? Kama Mungu na hiyo nilisoma
Now that was a matter that came under review in 2023 judgment, which you have also referred to.
review inasema review inasema kwa maana ilikuwa hapa kwa hii jana nilisema
The judgment expected the board to give notice to you, I remember, and the petitioner, and also the candidates, the 463 candidates were to be invited.
nilipatia hiyo notice
That was done by the board secretary.
na mwisho
Yes.
hiyo ripoti inasema hakuna hata mmoja kwa hao watu 463
Yes.
silisema tuna hivyo na nikitoa ushahidi mbele ya koti kwa 463 tuko na watu ambao koti iliajiri, itakuwa nasema uongo wewe kama chama.
Yes. These are two different processes, as I indicated. The
Ninauliza, nilitoa ushahidi sijatoa mbele ya koti ya kwamba ilisemekana hakuna hata mmoja anatoka, na mimi nilitoa mbele ya mahakama ushahidi wangu wa kuonyesha tuna wengine wenye wako na court fathers wako payroll, utakuwa na danganya
utakuwa unasema ukweli, because this process of the 463 recruitment referred to the defunct see the cash specifically there, and our verification was in regard to that. So that is how we came to find out that in our verification, the number for this yet, yes, authority, yes, the number 113 inasoma nani? That is Emmanuel Mzee Emmanuel.
That is the next, yeah? My first application for the
But that is your initial part of it.
Kwa hiyo list, enda
165 is Brian Wanjazi. Brian Wanjazi.
mbele ya mahakama, hii barabara inasoma nini? Na ilikuwa na kesi ilisha tarehe ngapi?
Nasoma right away. November 2021.
17 November 2021.
Nilikuwa nauliza kesi ya cashless au mwisho ilikuwa vipi? Walimalizaje ilipatiwa serikali tarehe gani na mwaka gani?
That is it, the review one or before that. Yes. Yes.
Hiyo petition, kesi, chaji, alitoa chaji tarehe ngapi? Mwezi gani, mwaka gani?
I don't remember the exact date, but it was sometime in
2020.
2020.
Tarehe wengine na unakuwa hapo kesi mzee Emmanuel na Ryan Smith. Niuliza mbona uliwacha wengine na koti ilisema 463 na wewe unalipwa hapo kupitia kuisha. I cannot say exactly what transpired because I in this particular case at this moment. I cannot recall this particular case until I've given time to look at the file of this officer. Wewe ulisema unaficha justice ya hawa itakuwa na nani? This may be a case on which is required to be handled. Ulisema unaficha justice ya hawa itakuwa na nani? I cannot comment on that for now because this is a completely different case until I look at the file of this officer. Nimeuliza kuna petition ilikusaa huko nayo hapa ni polisi kitu swali kama hakuna nitauliza kwa nini supporting authority na miundo
I bet you we get now.
I'll give you time, please. By the way, I probably won't hear this case. Please, let's just hear the case.
We were preparing that
Your Honor,
Just they are done. If you want to ask any question on an elementary report, you go to the specific paragraph, you show it, and you ask the question.
yes, correct. And the part different. I've explained how
Was there any harassment for you to do that affidavit?
No.
And that affidavit indicates that you had been shown letters of 177 people, which you said the signature was not yours.
Yes.
Do you still stand with the contents of the affidavit?
Yes.
You can now listen for questions from the lawyer and Mr. Mayo.
Mr. Board, ulisema ya kwamba uliachiliwa Bungoma County Council mwaka 1894. Na 2002 kulingana na posti yako ulikuwa kwa County Council kama nani? 2004. Kulingana na rana yako ulipewa na County Council. Huu mwaka ulikuwa kama nani?
At that time I was administrative officer.
Ulikuwa hapo na uwezo wote wa kusaini kitu chochote kuhusu Bungoma County Council for clerk to council?
Uwezo ulikuwa only if the county council clerk delegate for it. So we were signing on delegation.
Na unajua kiti leta wewe hapa siku ya leo?
Ninajua.
Nini hiyo?
Niliambiwa ya kwamba kuna baadhi ya barua za waajiri wakazi wetu waliokuwa wakati wa local authority na signature yangu iko kwa baadhi ya hizo barua.
Nisikia tangu
nilikuwa nikisikia from
2019. Tangu 2019 hatua gani yenye ulichukua kabla hujaingia hii mahakamani?
Iko wakati kulikuwa na task force.
Tangu 2019 ulisikia hatua gani? Unaongea na yeye, sio lawyer, mimi sio lawyer. Tuachie.
He is answering a question.
People, it's my lunchtime. I'm a civil servant, so please wait. I'm a civil servant and I'm not sacrificing my official lunch to hear this man. So let's try and just finish. Yes, without interruptions.
Tangu usikie hiyo tarehe za forgery, barua ya forgery kwa casuals, hatua gani ulichukua tangu 2019?
In the last year around September, those reports intensified. Nikaona ni vizuri nipige report kwa polisi. Nikaenda nikapiga report nikapewa.
In last year.
Una result yoyote kutoka kwa watu wa msikiti yenye umeletea mahakama isipitishe ya kwamba hiyo si mchezo yako?
Naomba yes swali.
Una kielelezo chochote mbele ya mahakama chenye unapatia mahakama ulienda ukaripoti ikasipitishwa ya kwamba hii signature sio yako?
Kuta ripoti nilipiga, lakini hatua ya kuchukua kuwasatai kama hiyo signature haiko yangu. Ripoti nilipiga tu, ripoti nikakwambia hapo.
Sasa hiyo kazi inafanyika na mahakama ama inafanyika na polisi?
Ripoti nilipiga kwa polisi na kama nikushughulikia ni polisi itashughulikia hiyo.
Na signature gani yenye unaambia mahakama sio yako?
Kuna baadhi ya barua ambazo nilionyeshwa.
Nauliza ya kwamba ili tumesimama na mnaidi, unaweza thibitisha ya kwamba hii signature sio yako, peana mbele ya mahakama hata mimi niione. Tofauti iko wapi?
Kuna barua ambazo nilikuwa nimeweka mkono kudinai signature hiyo. On part some of those letters.
Hiyo uliweka mkono wakati huo, lakini sasa hivi nakuuliza mahakama ione tofauti ya signature yako na tofauti yenye iko forged iko wapi mbele ya mahakama?
Sikuachiwa kopi yoyote ya hizo documents.
Wakati devolution iliingia, watu wakaanza kuwa transferred. Umewahi kufanyako na public service vote?
Yeah, nimefanya na vote for 2 years.
2 years. Au wafanye kazi wakija kuchukua mabarua za permanent and pension, nani ndiye alikuwa anawapatia na wanasaini? Wewe ama alikuwa mtu mwingine?
Zile zenye zilikuwa zimeandikwa na public service board kwa kupeana, sio mimi kupeana. Wakati ule nilikuwa nimepata accident na tikiti nilikuwa nimevunjika mkono, I was on a plaster. Wakati hizo kazi kupeana sikuwa.
Ulisema ya kwamba ulikuwa kama HR kwa public service board, ndio maana uka aware public service board ilipatia hapo mabarua za kuenda kazi?
Sina habari because I was transferred sasa hivi kwa department ya health.
Sasa hivi tukiomba mahakama au watoe mbele ya mahakama mabarua ya mtu aonyeshe, watakuwa wanakangana.
Kwa zile zenye niweka mkono ninasema ndio, kwa zile zenye sikuweka bado na maintain kwamba sio mimi.
Nika hapa na signature. Unajua huyu mtu anaitwa Martin. Martin ni Martin Kundu.
Nimechukua muda mrefu siwezi kufanya.
Nika hapa na signature kwa my application nilifanya hapa tarehe 23. Can annexure.
Leadership, that is a mixture. MMM6A, the application dated 6A, the letter dated 4th May 2004. MMM6A.
Of the instant application.
Yes,
Letter dated
4th of May 2004.
Unaweza sika hapo signature sako kama 3-4. Unaweza kuangalia uone hata hizo ni zako kama ni vile support yake.
Sina uhakika kwa sababu sina hata original copies, so siwezi kujua kama ni.
Na mahakama itajuaje kama ni forgery? Wewe umekuja tu na hakuna yenye unapatia mahakama, hii ndio yangu na hii sio yangu.
Wakati wa kupeana barua ikiwa county council, ilikuwa lazima kuwa authorized ndio kupeana hizo barua. So kwa zile zenye zilikuwa authorized peke yake ndio tulideliver kwa wenyewe, na kulikuwa na delivery ambayo tulikuwa tunatumia wakati wa kupeana hizo barua.
Huko nje kwa swali yangu na kuuliza vipi ninasimama na mimi mimi naenda kukaa chini. Kitu gani ambapo mimi mwenye nasimamia hao wafanyakazi nikikaa chini, kitu gani mbele ya mahakama kitaonyesha kwamba kweli mimi kama Maero nimeona hii signature, nimeona hii signature.
Yes.
Una sasa yenye mimi nasema mbele ya mahakama ni ya ukweli.
Nilikuwa nimesema ya kwamba
nauliza
hizi haziko original, kwa hiyo siwezi nikatambua kama hiyo ni signature yangu ama sio kama ni.
Nauliza mwenye alitakikana abebe forgery signature na genuine signature alikuwa wewe ama mimi?
Si hapo mimi.
Nijui. Sawa sawa. Nijui.
Yes, Mr. Momero, morning. Leadership, I take just 2 minutes. So, Mr. Momero, you confirm that you saw an affidavit on 16th October last year. That affidavit is in relation to the report before court, correct? I want you to go to paragraph 5 of that affidavit. The last one of the last
I have it. Please
All right.
proceed.
All right. Paragraph 5, could you kindly just read that paragraph?
But I swear that confirm that all the letters,
Sorry?
that I swear this affidavit, confirm that all the letters purportedly signed by me and are the works of forgery, and I do not have the power or the authority to sign them on behalf of the clerk to the council.
All right. So your testimony is that you had no authority to sign letters on behalf of the clerk to the council. That is what your testimony is, correct?
Yes.
Now, Mr. Mulili, you made reference to a letter dated 4th of May 2004. The leadership that was MMM68 just now. So, Mr. Mumelo, I want you to go to that letter. Who is the signatory to that letter?
It's purported Paul Memelo.
No. What does the name, don't say purported. What does the name read on that letter?
Paul Memelo.
Just open the cards, please. Just open it.
Oh, 4th of May 2004. This is just the lecture that has been cross-referenced by Mr. Mumelo just now. Instant application. An extra MMN6A. So who is the signatory of that letter, Mr. Mumelo?
Mr. Memelo Paul.
Mr. Mumelo Paul. And what is written under Mr. Mumelo Paul?
For clerk to council.
Sorry?
For clerk to council.
For clerk?
To council.
So for clerk to council. Then does this not contradict what your paragraph 5 is saying, that you did not have authority to sign on the clerk to the council? Yes or no?
I only signed.
Does it
what has been-
contradict what you have said in paragraph 5 of your affidavit? Yes or no? And you know you are under oath. It does not. So do you confirm that you say that you had no authority to sign on behalf of the council, on behalf of the clerk to the council?
I confirm.
But you've also read a letter that you are signing on behalf of the clerk to the council. That is the testimony. That is what you've read, correct? All right. You said you worked for the county from which period to which period as HR, because it's not in your affidavit. You don't say which years you worked.
I was in the county council from
Just a bit louder.
1994
Yes.
to
As HR.
As HR, that was 2019 up to date.
2019 up to date. And for instance, so when you are doing a letter in 2004, you are acting under which position? Administration officer. So you are an administration officer from which year to which year?
I may not have the exact dates, but generally, that was 1996 up to that 2019.
Up to 2019.
1919.
So just to confirm your testimony, is that even you cannot give exact dates as to your own employment period. That is your testimony. And you said between 1996 to 2019.
I say that one because
All right, no, that is your
I
testimony.
was elevated from one position to
It's
another,
okay.
so it was a right.
All right. So, can you remember all the letters you signed in 2004, for instance? You can't remember. This petition, you're aware, touches on 463 petitioners. That is correct. You're also aware that some of these petitioners were employed way before the county governments were incorporated or came to be. You're aware?
I may not be aware of the entire process.
Some. You know that some have been working for the county even before county governments.
I know some.
You know some. So, would you say that it is your testimony that you signed some letters, but you have no recollection of them? Is that your testimony?
It has taken long and some I may not recollect.
All right, so that's fair enough. So then my question is, as the verification report was being conducted, and somebody who was in the county from 2004 comes and gives you a letter that you signed then, is it possible that you may not have remembered signing it 20 years ago in 2004? Is it possible, yes or no?
It is possible, I may not remember.
It is possible. All right. Then just the final question on forgery. You said that you reported the forgery to the authorities.
Yes.
In your affidavit or in any document in court, have you attached the police abstract?
When I was doing the affidavit,
Have you attached the police abstract?
I had not done
That's
that.
not my question. Have you? Have you not?
I have not attached.
You have not attached it. Apart from the police abstract, is there anything else you've brought before court to set out that these signatures are not yours?
It's only the abstract and the affidavit.
So your testimony is, my question is this so that I get your testimony correct. My question is, apart from the police abstract, which is not on record, is there anything else you brought to court to say that this was not my signature?
It's only the affidavit.
Only this affidavit, but it does not have an annexure. You confirm that? There is nothing you attached to the affidavit.
Yes.
And on this issue of forgery, you are aware that this matter was filed in 2019.
I'm aware. It's fine in 2019.
Is this affidavit anywhere? Back in 2019 when you were replying, did you inform court of this forgery back in 2019? You did not. You just remembered it last year.
Only when my attention was drawn to the effect that there are letters purportedly signed by me, and that was last year, that's when I went to make a report.
All right. That would be all your issue.
Any re-exam?
Mr. Miller, when was the attention brought to you about the purported letter signed by you?
It was last year, around September.
Around September. In 2019, had it been brought to your attention? And it's your evidence that you made a report with the Kenya police?
Yes.
It's also the evidence that the letters you were shown, they were not your letters. You also say you became a HR officer from 2019. In 2012, were you a HR officer?
No, I was an administrative officer.
In that department you were working, was there a HR officer? There was a HR officer. In 2012?
Yes.
Am I supposed to record that when it was not brought up in examinations?
So the issue
Just watch me. If I'm not writing, you ask me why.
the issue had come in when he became the HR officer, so that's what I was asking in 2012. Unless you don't answer a question for me?
No. Witness is stood down.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Are we through?
Yes, we're still insofar as those were all witnesses we are calling to be arranged.
What calling today? Today was the only day we agreed with.
Yes, and that's, yes, to answer the question is arranged.
Now, we have done that cross-examination of the witnesses. I think then to finalize on the application, parties can do submissions considering what has come out and what they think is their evidence. Of the application. Is that okay?
That is not a condition.
It's okay, my
We are thinking.
That's why I was saying this, initially given that we proceed by way of oral evidence.
Yes, we have proceeded. We have proceeded and to now,
Yes.
yes, which you cannot do during cross-examination.
We will go by that direction.
Okay? So I'm going to give directions that having had the case now, we then now proceed to conclude the case by way of written submissions. This will help the court in making the decision. That is, who wish to produce authorities on the application, they will have the opportunity to do so. Since it is the case of the petitioners, whether it's brought by Maelo or by Oget, they will be the first ones to start with their submissions to support their application. Is this clear?
It's clear.
And then thereafter, the respondents will, upon being served with these submissions, get an opportunity to respond by way also of submissions. Is that clear? Now, the challenge is the timelines. The court is going on recess end of this month. So, how long will but I do not want, this matter has been pending for long. I want to make, as I said, I will be writing my final decision in this matter. Anybody who is not happy, the other courts which exist above them. So I want you to take your time and tell the court your story properly, so that when I make my decision, it is the last one I am making in this file. Okay? So how long do you require to write your submissions?
Your Ladyship, considering the amount of time, the volume that is already existing, I'll make my submissions very brief. But I'm only free for 3 days, Your Ladyship. I can have my submissions ready.
In 3 days?
In 3 days, so that is by Monday. But if I'm able to do it even by Friday evening.
I will require 30 days.
When these parties who are talking, are they advocates? Did I give them time to talk? I've always said in this court, if I don't ask you to talk, you don't talk. Okay? Don't talk. The councils are now talking to me.
Yes, maybe you just allow me a moment to say something. Now, in giving the judgment, I came across the decision in Nyeri. It was the same union, Kenya County Government of Brazil. That is Nyeri County. In leadership, I worked on that matter as an intern till I was admitted in leadership. And just to assist the court and also Mr. McCall, in leadership, in that matter, I had to go for 3 verification exercises that were ordered by your brother Justice Nzioki Omakauki. And the leadership at every junction, we had a hurdle that was being put by the county, just like this. And let me just finish.
I know the story you want to tell me. I said it is past 1, it is my eating time. Now, I allow you to take your time to write. They are entitled to their 30 days if they want 30 days. The court is going on recess, end of July.
Yes.
I will make, I do not want to rush anybody. Anybody is entitled. Of course, I can reduce their 30 days to 14 days. But even if I reduced, it will still be outside the recess time. Since this matter has been here for long, in fact, for a very long time, 2020, I see no harm in the parties taking their time, writing everything you want to write to the court, and you bring it before me. The respondents also write everything they wish to write, because, as I said, I am not going to write any other decision in this matter I will not with my pen. I will not write.
Very leadership. For me, the reason why I say 3 days.
I know it's because you want me to write a decision
Yes.
before the recess.
Yes,
But you see, the other party is entitled to a minimum of 7 days. That is almost the law. Minimum 7 days.
Your leadership, I'm also
to
just
write
thinking,
rulings.
I don't want to
Write submissions.
Yes, I don't want to
So I know even if we try to squeeze, even me, I would have wished
alright.
to write a ruling in this matter before the recess.
That is in order, then I think your leadership, you're also guided by the court's direction, and I wouldn't want to vex your leadership.
Yeah, no, you see,
Yes.
you can write 3 days. But you see, I can't force Mr. Makoa for the respondent to write in 3 days. Because that will be accepted.
Since the court, let me just finish.
No, it's okay, he can
Just let me finish your leadership so that I don't.
let him say why he will not write in 3 days. That you usually say 3 days.
We are having the same issue, we are dealing with. We are also dealing with it before the Senate. It's been presented before the Senate, we are preparing also to write-ups of the same issue. It's before the Senate. We also having the issue about external lawyers before the Senate.
3 days, 3 days. Will you write 3 days submissions?
No.
That's why I gave you an opportunity to write some.
And that's why I told you 30 days. I need 30 days because of the other issues I have.
Yes, I will. Can you just take your time to write these submissions?
Yes, that's what I'm
and
saying.
then be very thorough, because as I said, I will not write another decision in this file. This will be my final decision in this file. So every party to make sure they are telling the court what they wish the court to say in this final decision. Because the decision I am making is concerning whether or not the court will accept this report as the response to my decision after the review. Are we together?
Together, leadership.
Yes.
That is in order that I'll concede to that leadership.
Yes, because I don't want you to rush,
Yes.
wait 3 days, then Mr. Makoa takes 30 days.
Yes, your leadership.
And probably you will not sleep.
That is in order, your leadership. Let me just ask for 7 days. That will be sufficient for me, and you can have. Leadership will request if you could just be given 14 days, because I don't see why. You see the volumes. I don't think we are doing any voluminous submission.
It's fine. The only problem I have is if you are listening to me. Today is 20th, right? It's 10. 10 plus 14 days takes you to when?
No problem. We'll come back. I'm not trying to squeeze the court to make a determination because I've had the sentiments of the court. We can still take a date.
No. Let's calculate the dates with you.
Oh yes, it's coming to 24.
24.
Yes, your leadership.
Plus your 7 days, it takes you to when?
Plus my 7 days. No,
Yes.
he's 7 plus he's 14. Those are 21 days. There's the first week of August.
The first 1 week of August, the court will be closed.
Yes.
Mr. Makoa, you still want the verdict to be set?
Yes, in addition, I would appreciate if the court can give me 30 days because there are things we are working on.
There is no problem. I will
And
mention
they are
this
asking me
matter.
to dig from 2013 up to 2024.
I will mention this matter. Brendan, when is the recess ending?
Around 15th of September.
So I'll mention this matter on the 17th of September online to confirm whether all parties have filed their submissions. I will render a judgment a ruling Brenda, when will I come back to?
The last week of September on 24.
24 is what day of the week?
It's Tuesday.
I will render a ruling on the 5th of September. So please take these dates. I will mention on 15th. Anybody who has not placed their submissions on the
We'll mention
file.
on 17th.
On 17th, anybody who has not placed their submissions on the file, I will order that those submissions will not be considered. Because from that date, I will embark to write a decision for delivery on 25th of September. Are we clear on the dates and directions of the court? Yes, Mr. Okech, you can file your submissions and serve them maybe by 5th of August, and then thereafter the 30 days of Mr. will start running. Are we clear?
Very clear.
Mr. Maendo, did you understand the instructions of Mr. Okech will explain?